After a disappointing loss to the Washington Wizards in the 2019 Eastern Conference Finals, the Heat are beginning to feel a sense of urgency to win at least one more with their now aging roster. LeBron wants his 7th ring more than ever, but he may end up with a little more competition than expected for the title of greatest player of all time. Following Dirk Nowitzki's retirement a few seasons ago, the Mavericks slowly built up a remarkable new core, bringing together a trio of young guns in Ikan Okoye, Demetrius Drakos, and John Trice that have been dubbed the future of the league. Feeling like they're just one piece away, they lure Kobe Bryant out of retirement to play small forward and go head-to-head against LeBron. With the finals knotted at 3 games apiece and both superstars battling for their 7th ring and official status as the greatest player of all time, this game is shaping up to be one of the most important in NBA history. The long journey now reaches its epic conclusion. The pinnacle, atop this stage, with the attention of millions far and wide. 2 teams hardened by the fire of competition find themselves within arm's reach of destiny, within grasp their place amongst the immortal legends of the game. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
Just earlier, the fans on their feet as the national anthem rang out throughout the arena. Welcome, everyone, to Miami in the capacity-filled American Airlines Arena. It's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Tonight, the Miami Heat look to win their 8th NBA championship against the league's newest powerhouse, the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, the Mavericks with the young star trio of Demetrius Drakos, John Trice, and of course Ikan Okoye, built to contend for a long time.
And of course, guys, Kobe Bryant lured out of retirement by the chance of winning his 7th ring, this time with Dallas.
A tough decision for a guy who'd played his entire career in LA, but the Mavs put on the full court press. He's at the small forward, head-to-head with LeBron. Which of the two will claim their 7th title? I think that's the big question here tonight.
So let's take a look at...
Hello YouTube, this is the Sim Basketball Operator bringing NBA 2K14 Path to Greatness commentary, and here, this is Path to Greatness mode, last episode, and it's against Kobe Bryant. Where did he come from? Well, if you skipped the intro or you just missed it, Kobe Bryant basically decided to come back, and I have to say, if any owner could convince Kobe to come back, it would be Mark Cuban, but Kobe is playing small forward against LeBron, where it's a definite physical mismatch, especially since Kobe's 41. But look at Kobe putting on the moves, pull-up jumper, crossing over LeBron. Nice play right there. Kind of gives you that vintage Kobe. But it's kind of funny how he's wearing number 8 again, teaming up with this big 3 of rookies and Shane Larkin. And then the other thing is that Kobe Bryant didn't win a 7th championship. He finished with 6 with the Los Angeles Lakers. He won one, I think, the year that LeBron supposedly got ousted by the Detroit Pistons, or something like that. So LeBron's at 6 titles, Kobe's at 6 titles, and we're seeing he's going to win this one. They've got their shooting guard Demetrius Drakos, their power forward John Trice, and their center Ikan Okoye, who are pretty solid players. I don't think they're too spectacular. Actually, Trice is pretty good. But LeBron is still LeBron, fighting his teammates there, but Brandon Knight's going to miss the jumper. And here comes Drakos the other way, giving it to Kobe, who's going to hit the bank shot floater off the glass in LeBron's face. And it's just nice to see there. And here goes Brandon Knight, driving, kicking to LeBron for the deep 3, and he knocks it down. LeBron becoming a better and better shooter, still trying to improve his game like all great players do at the end of his career. And maybe that's just LeBron telling 2K that he wants a jump shot by this point in time. So here we go, Brandon Knight's going to close out the first quarter, missing this deep 3, but we go in with a 5-point lead. And now here's Trice kicking out to Okoye, their backup point guard, who's going to knock down this 3. And then fast forwarding a bit, you have Quincy Acey handing it off to Norris Cole, pump fake, driving by, but he's going to find Greg Oden, who's become quite a player, quite a starter on this Miami Heat team, the defensive anchor, and maybe that's what the Miami Heat hope to see in him. It's great to see how his career has turned out. Nice turnaround jumper by John Trice right there. So yeah, so after this episode, there's going to be actually a little bit of Path to Greatness left, and then after that, then we are going to go to Association, where I will reveal which team I'm going to be using. I'm actually pretty decided, but not entirely decided, so if you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. Excuse me. And there you go, Chris Bosh is knocking down the 3. So still holding a 5-point lead, we're doubling in the backcourt. Drakos is going to give it to Okoye. He's going to give it to Trice, who's going to miss this mid-range jumper. Great rebound by LeBron. He's going to go coast to coast, driving. Beautiful bounce pass to Orlando Johnson, the backup shooting guard. A nice play right there. And then to close out the second quarter, here's Ben McLemore. Going to shoot this mid-range jumper and knock it down at the buzzer. Great play right there. Extending our lead to 9 points at the break against Kobe Bryant and the Dallas Mavericks. That's just funny to say. I really hope that Kobe just quits and just doesn't come back and just will retire as a Laker. I'll see you after the halftime report.
Now, presented by Sprint.
An entire season has come down to this. It's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Nothing more needs to be said.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
So in a first half where everybody was shooting well, as a team we were shooting 60% from the field, which is ridiculous. Here's LeBron ripping Shane Larkin, and then giving it ahead to Ben McLemore, who gets swatted by Drakos, but then McLemore stays with the play and gives it to Greg Oden. And here's Ben McLemore again, finding Brandon Knight, giving it to LeBron in the corner. Trice is jumping like a fool, and LeBron's getting that tough finish round over, whatever, just by Kobe. And then here's Chris Bosh missing, but Greg Oden with the tip slam. And it's kind of funny because Andrew Bynum was just signed by the Indiana Pacers today, and he's supposed to be their backup center. That gives them quite a big front line right there. Nice 3 by Drakos. And then, yeah, it's kind of an interesting signing. Kind of like, I heard the Heat were interested too, so they'll have like the 2 biggest reclamation projects in the NBA. But here's Ben McLemore pulling up in Kobe's face, and this game is getting a little out of hand. It's a 13-point game. And then here's Shane Larkin. We're in a 2-3 zone. Drakos is going to make us pay, though, with that deep 3 and cutting out the lead to 10. And then here's Brandon Knight, end of the third quarter, giving it to LeBron, pulling up, can't quite stick it in the basket, but it's all right because we still have a 12-point lead, and the Mavericks have a lot of work to do to get this championship. And here's Shane Larkin being guarded. Nice alley-oop to John Trice right there. Their power forward of the future. And one of the main storylines was the transition between our current stars, well, the stars that we know, LeBron and Kobe, to these new young guns. But if you need to be a full-court press, you need to hire LeBron James because he is just too big, too strong, too good of a ball handler to contain in the backcourt, as he's going to salute the crowd at the end of that dunk. And here's Drakos crossing over. Can't quite finish the layup. LeBron on the rebound. Then he's just going to take it up himself, giving it to Orlando Johnson for the 3, who just buries it, making a 15-point game. And then here we're going to feed it to LeBron in the post. Mavericks are panicking. They're doubling him. And a great pass to Greg Oden, who gets the tough finish with the left hand. And he's asking for a foul, but we don't need it. Here's Kobe getting the finish. He's trying to do everything he can to make sure his team stays in the game. But after the timeout, again, LeBron is uncontainable. Look at him just explode past the aging Kobe and then dunk on the new guy, John Trice. Great play right there. Still showing that amazing athleticism that has somehow stayed with him all these years. And he is just an unstoppable force. Now here's LeBron. He's going to dribble, draw the double, kick it out to Brandon Knight, and he's going to knock down the 3. And with a 19-point lead, the Miami Heat have won, and LeBron gets his 7th career NBA championship.
Oh, and it's over. The Miami Heat are the new NBA champions.
You know, Kevin, you go way back to the beginning of the season and all the hours they put into this year. This is what it's about. This is what it's for, to be an NBA champion.
And the NBA season can be grueling at times, but Steve, this is the light at the end of the tunnel.
And there's something so special, Kevin, about winning it at home in front of your fans who have kind of ridden that roller coaster with you, gone through all the adversity, the ups and downs, the emotions, and when you finally get that championship, it is so special when you can enjoy it with your home crowd.
And now for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the Bill Russell Finals MVP Award. Let's go down to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Thank you to these two great teams who gave us an exhilarating 7-game final series. Thank you for the dedication, the passion, the intensity, and the teamwork. Only one team can win the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the title of NBA champion. Congratulations to the players, the coaching staff, and the fans of this year's NBA champions, the Miami Heat.
This is the moment you dream about growing up as a kid. I mean, this is something that each and every one of these players will remember forever.
From the owner of the team all the way down to the ball boys, you have to hand it to the entire organization, Steve. They work together to get right here.
And what better way, Kevin, to give back to the loyal fans of this franchise than to finish out this series, this whole playoff run actually in front of the home crowd. What a night.
And now we turn our attention courtside to the presentation of the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP Award and the Larry O'Brien Trophy with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
He is a tremendously talented player and deserving of the award named for Bill Russell, the ultimate champion. Congratulations to the winner of the Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award, LeBron James.
And so much meaning for LeBron and the Heat to be able to bounce back from last season's disappointment. If you did just see LeBron's final performance, what a way to go out. He gets ring number 7 over a host of past and future stars, and no doubt cements his name as one of the greatest players in NBA history.
Well, it certainly wasn't easy, but he's obviously come a very long way. And that'll do it for us here. The Heat, once again, the champions of the NBA. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next season.
So LeBron has surpassed Kobe, surpassed Jordan, and he does it in very convincing fashion. As you can see, looking at the Maverick stats, it was Trice and Kobe trying to do all they can, but it wasn't enough. Dracos gave them 9, but on 3 of 13 shooting, that's unacceptable. And yeah, I can't believe that this is the last game of the Path to Greatness mode. The next part is the Hall of Fame speech, which because due to the length of this video, I'm going to have to put it in the next video, which is going to come out later today or tomorrow. And then looking at LeBron's stat line, 29 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, a block, and 1 turnover on 10 of 13 shooting. The complete player that he is will be remembered by everybody, just how dominant he can be in every facet of the game. One of the true greatest of all time. Odin and Bosch chipped in 13 and 11, but it was LeBron's night to dominate. And then looking at some team stats here, he just blew him out of the water, nearly won by 20. Had more fast break points, more assists, bench production, more rebounding, fewer turnovers, and just controlled this game all throughout, which is very nice to see. So there's only a Hall of Fame speech left. I did get enough stars to pass this mode, and then after that, all I have to do next, look at those 3 stars, is move on to association. This is the Sim Basketball Operator, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.